Hey mamitas, so I like to jump right into it. I'm going to start off by using a P. Louise base in shade 5. This base matches my fawn concealer the best, so that's why I love this base. I'm going to start off by using my transition color, which is like a peach shade, but I don't remember what palette I got it from, so y'all can use any peach shade that you want to use for this look. Now the next and main palette that I'm using is the Morphe and James Charles palette. I will be starting off with the shade 10% mixed with a little bit of Boutique. So you just want to lightly put that in because you don't want the purple to overpower the black and it just look too smoky. This is supposed to be like kind of a soft smoky eye so it doesn't clash with my red hair. Now I'm going in with Pinkity Drinkity. I hate saying that word, but yeah, I'm going in with that lightly, just blending it into the shades I already have. I don't want to harshly put it in, but I definitely do want to blend it outward and make sure that it is covering most of my lid. The last shade I'm using is called Spooky from the same James Charles palette, and you want to put Spooky on as if you was doing a cut crease. Instead of you actually cutting the crease, you're going to cut it with the eyeshadow just to give it that cut crease look. And then you want to go ahead and add a little bit more on your brush, your fluffy brush, and just blend it around the edge just so it doesn't look harsh and it blends into Pinkity Drinkity. I did add liner to add some definition to my lid, but I forgot this was a matte liner, so it went from shiny to matte real quick on you, sis, and I was just like, what? But I didn't go back and put another liner over it. I was happy with my results, so it was. The primer I'm using is Touch and Soul No Pore Bloom primer. I love this primer, y'all. It's fire. But of course, this is a Juvia's face. So let's go in with the Juvia shade. I'm starting off with the 240 Legos by Juvia. Now as you can see, it is very yellow and I'm used to doing more warmer tones. So of course I had to mix this shade with another shade. If you've seen in my last makeup video, I only used this one and it really wasn't doing that well for me. But when I mixed it with another Juvia's Place foundation, it actually blended very well together. You're gonna see me use that next. The shade I use that in is a little bit warmer. It's 320 and it's called Zari. You do not have to worry about if this foundation is full coverage, baby. It is full coverage. I mean, I put a lot, but it's full coverage. Now I'm going in with the concealer in the shade 12. This is the same Juvia's concealer. I love this concealer. The only problem I have with this concealer is if it sits too long, like many other concealers, it creases up. So make sure you just touch it up before you go ahead and set it with powder, or the powder will set in your crease and it just looks. Now my favorite part, because you know we have to get this face snatched, honey. So I'm going in with the shade 4 to contour. This is a Juvia's concealer, and I love this shade for my face. It brings everything together with my neck, my face, and my chest. So as you can see, I have to go back and touch up my concealer before I set it, because I don't want my eyes to look all creasy with the powder. But I am going to go in with the Kalahari shade from Juvia's Place under my eye, and I'm just going to put a little bit at first just to set it, and then I'm going to go in with a lot more. It reminds me of a banana powder. It is a yellow tone, but it's not so bright. It's a very good tone. It's just about blending it in on. Going in with my favorite palette, the Black Radiance contour palette, to contour my face. You know, we did a little concealer contour, but now we need to get it snatched. Like, now we need to bring it together. So I'm using this to contour my face. I'm going in with the darkest shade first. I have this in shade medium to dark. So my complexion, I'm brown. I'm just a regular brown complexion. So medium to dark is what I use, and I'm mixing the contour and the scope together. Those two are like work perfect together. And then just to add a little bit more brown into my highlight under my eye, I'm gonna add the Gobi from Juvia's Place. So y'all, so y'all know it was a disaster setting my face with the Morphe setting spray before. So now I'm going in with the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and it's actually blending everything together like very well. Not as great as I would like, but it's actually doing what it needs to do. But I go in and I mix that in with just a little bit of the NYX setting spray, dewy, just so everything can smoothly blend, because I need to be blended out. I can't be having no harsh lines, baby. Now Juvia, you did not come to play with the blushes. Like, these are fire. The blush I'm using is called Tau, and then the highlight I use on top is called Sola and Zoba. It's from the Saharan Blush Volume Palette 2. Blush Palette Volume 2. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But yeah, it's so fire. It looks so natural on my complexion. Like, I forever love the blush palettes. Under my eye, I do want it to be smoky, but just not as harsh. So I'm going to go in with Pinkity Drinkity. And then I'm going to go in with the middle layer shadow of No Beans. And then I'm going to go in with the peach shade. So you can use any peach shade from any palette. But the first two, you want to go into your James Charles. Yes, sis, I'm putting on bottom lashes. Just don't. It was a struggle, so I couldn't give y'all that much clips, but just know it was just a lot happening with these bottom lashes, and they look easy when I put them on like that, but that's all I could show y'all because the rest looked like a disaster. So y'all saw my last video on how I installed this wig. If not, I'll put the link in the description below. But yeah, girl, I'm just touching up these baby hairs, and I'm just gonna see if I like it styled with a flip, because I see a lot of people do a little flip bang in their face and all that, and I'm not usually the one for bangs, but we're gonna see if I like it. Baby, this bang was giving me Mary J. This bang was giving me walking down the hill. This bang just wasn't giving it. Like, I just wasn't feeling it at all. Just not for the vibe. So, you know, I had to straighten that out just to get the look that I was going for. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it, and we have a new little lighting situation, new little, you know, video. My next video I will be doing like a chit chat, because I know I never talk to you guys, but I hope you like this look because I'm loving it. Before, when I did this wig, it wasn't as fire as it is now. Like, And then we got a nice little bead. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at I am Ashley Nicole. Sis, I'm looking right here. Like, sis, what, sis?